Hey, is your house on the market for sale, but it's not selling? Today, we're going to focus on three things you absolutely must be doing in today's crazy real estate market. That is coming up next. Stick around. Hey, everyone, it's Matt Allen here with the Matt Allen Real Estate Team. I hope you are having a wonderful day today. Today's topic is houses on the market that aren't selling, and that number is growing. We are in November of 2022, and the market is changing, specifically here in Central Florida. Today, we're going to talk about three things you absolutely need to be doing with your house if it's on the market, but it isn't selling. First and foremost, if you're new to the station, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm really trying to grow my channel and continue to provide good information about real estate, specifically here in Central Florida, but the information can be used anywhere. Number one on my list is pricing your house appropriately. The days of trying to price your house $50,000 more than the last sale has pretty much ended. You really need to focus on recent sales, like kind property. You guys have heard me say this before, making sure your house is realistically priced. Then you've got to take a look at what are your upgrades? What things does your house have that may not be comparable to other houses? Does it have a pool or a new roof, new systems? That sort of thing can add value, but you need to kind of scale that back slightly. It used to provide a lot more value than it did, even 4 months ago. So, realistically pricing your house is the first thing you got to do. And that's the first thing to look at if your house isn't selling. Why isn't it selling? Typically, it's price. So, reevaluate that. That's number one. So, one of the things I find extremely important when you're listing a house is looking at the data. You want to look at how many views is it being seen on sites like Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com. Are people liking it? Are people putting check marks next to it and saving it? That can also be done in the MLS. You need to have an agent who knows how to do what's called a reverse lookup and is able to look at who is looking at this house and are they liking it? And if not, reaching out to agents and finding out what it is or is not appealing to the buyer regarding your property. Getting that data is crucial. How about other properties that are selling in the neighborhood? Are you looking at that data? So, um, evaluating data is huge. A lot of agents don't do that. Looking at your showings, getting the feedback, finding out why buyers haven't made the offer. So all that information needs to be done on a weekly basis and presented to you so you have an idea of what's going on. So evaluating the data is going to be key. That's number two on my list. All right, number three on my list is just as important as pricing your home appropriately. Number three has to do with pushing your house out to the most amount of people that are interested in buying your type of property. In other words, getting it in front of visually through print media, social media, direct contact, phone calls, postcards, all of those things to the people that actually are looking. A lot of people just send out mass emails to everybody in the neighborhood. Well, as you probably know, probably a very small portion of those are actually looking to buy a property, or know somebody that's looking to buy a property. So we really target people that we know are pretty much looking to buy. And there's numerous ways we can do that. And if you're interested, we can certainly explain that to you and help you with that. But getting your property in front of as many eyes is going to be crucial. So, making sure you are hitting all the gamuts. The easiest way to know if your house is starting to get out in front of everybody is just Google search your address. That's going to tell you if it's in all the major search engines, which it should be. If it's uploaded correctly in the MLS, it automatically goes out to, your Zillows, your Realtor.coms, that sort of thing. So they should at least be there. But look at all the other places that they are. Are they on social media? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Instagram? Are you on LinkedIn? So all those places need to have. Do you have a YouTube video, with your property? And we could take it a step further and do a narrated video. So getting that exposure is key, is crucial. Are you doing open houses? Are you doing brokers opens? Getting it in the hands of your neighbors first and foremost, and then people that may be looking to buy or move to the area. Are you doing out of state advertising? We have a lot of people moving in from New York, Chicago, California. Are you advertising, or is your agent advertising in those places as well? Are they reaching out to agents in those areas and saying, "Hey, do you have anybody moving down here? I've got the perfect property for them." It has got to be a dynamic process. The days of putting it on the MLS have ended. You need to have an agent who is motivated to go out there and look for that buyer. So, enough said there. Those are my three. I hope that was helpful for you. If you have questions, or if you want more information on how we list property here in Central Florida and have been very successful with it since 2002, 21 years now. Holy moly. Anyway, drop me a line below. I appreciate your time. Thanks again, and we will see you on the next video. Bye bye.